Hey guys, today we're getting fancy with a chocolate souffle. Let's get started.
So in a small saucepan, I'm going to heat up some heavy cream. I'm going to add some vanilla extract and a little bit of salt as this is heating up. You want to make sure this is really, really hot so that it can melt your chocolate. In this bowl, I have 76% cocoa. You want to use dark chocolate for this. And this needs to sit for about a minute or two. You want to make sure the chocolate is completely coated in the cream so that it's nice and melty. And then when you stir it, it's smooth and you can get a nice chocolate ganache out of this. And give this a minute, it'll come together. Now I'm separating my egg yolks and my egg whites. The egg yolks are going to be our leavening agent in this, since this doesn't contain any flour or baking powder or baking soda. And as for the egg whites, that's going to make this nice and fluffy. And with that, I'm adding some cream of tartar to my egg whites, and I'm going to start whipping them up with an electric mixer. You can use a stand mixer for this if you want to. And as I'm mixing this up, I'm adding sugar in a little bit at a time. Wait until it's a little foamy, add your first batch of sugar, and then continue whipping. And then when it's close to getting its stiff peaks, you can go ahead and add your next tablespoon of sugar, and then just keep going. And we're going to keep whipping this up until it has stiff peaks. Basically has the texture of marshmallow. You want a nice meringue out of this. And go ahead and give this a taste just to make sure that it's sweet enough for you. If you need to add more sugar, go for it, because this is the only time you're going to add sugar. We're now adding our egg yolks to our chocolate. I'm doing one at a time. If you put both in at the same time, you could actually break the batter. And we definitely don't want that happening. And once the chocolate is nice and smooth, we're going to start adding our meringue. And right now I'm only adding half. Now notice as I'm whisking this, I'm kind of folding it as I'm whisking it. I'm not going in and trying to whisk it up fast because you don't want to break the batter. There's a lot of air in this. You want to incorporate as much air as possible so that these come out nice and fluffy. And once you add the other half of the meringue, you can go to your rubber spatula and start folding it in. And be patient. This does take a little while, but you want it to have this consistency. You do not want to break the batter. I cannot stress that enough. Alright, so now we have our ramekins. I'm just going to spread some butter on each one, and I'm going to add some sugar. And the easiest way to do this is to literally pick up the ramekin and just spin it around as the sugar spreads on the inside, and just knock the excess sugar into the next ramekin, and just continue until, well, you're done. And now I'm putting my souffle batter into each ramekin, and I'm just going a little bit at a time until it's filled all the way up to the top. And I'm just going to smooth out the tops with the bottom of the spoon here. And when that's done, you're going to want to take your thumb or a piece of paper towel like I'm doing, and we're going to clean up the edges like this because we want these to rise straight up. And these are going to go into a 400-degree oven for 15 minutes. And do not, repeat after me, do not open the oven door. Otherwise they'll collapse and they won't come out nice like this. And the last thing I'm going to do is put some powdered sugar on top. You can make a chocolate sauce or a vanilla sauce to go inside, but honestly, I think this is fine just the way it is. It's light, it's airy, and it's super chocolatey.
Alright, there it is. It deflated a little bit because, I already dug into it, but I haven't eaten it yet. I'm about to do that now, so here we go. It's really hot, but it's really good. It's chocolatey, it's really light, it's really fluffy. It's like a chocolate cloud. Anyway, guys, if you're afraid to make a souffle, don't be. It's really easy, and it's a little time consuming, but it's totally worth it in the end. So try it out. Remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye.